We are not just one singular narrative. That's literally stereotyping. We are multiple narratives. There's so many different lived experiences that are so meaningful and tender moments that deserve to be told, that I think that I'm quite obsessed with finding them and reframing them and telling them in my work. My name is Danny Ramadan. I am a Syrian-Canadian author, storyteller, LGBTQ refugees activist, and now I'm doing my master's at UBC at the moment in creative writing. I lived in multiple places. I was born in Damascus, Syria in 1984, and then I lived in Egypt, I lived in Turkey, I lived in Malaysia. I ended up being a refugee in Lebanon, and then I came here. And the idea of belonging has always been on the back of my mind, because how do you navigate all of those changes in your life, and how do you feel that you are part of a whole? How do you feel like you are not just this aimless traveler? When I was living in Damascus, I had this experience of starting an underground LGBTQ center with my best friend. She is a lesbian woman, and the two of us came together with an understanding that there was no space for LGBTQ identifying folks to have a common space where they can talk to each other, where they can have shared experiences together. So we turned my apartment into the space where a lot of people just come in for a sense of belonging, really. My writing represents my obsessions. And my obsession is the theme of belonging, the theme of home, the intersectional identity of being a person of color, of being a queer person, of being a person with a refugee experience. The thing that I love about writing the most is finding a person who is facing a certain small challenge that is difficult for them, while there is a bigger challenge like a civil war, like a refugee experience that is happening in the background. That, I think, is the most interesting thing for me to write about. I would say that I have enough material in the experience of queer refugees specifically to write for the rest of my life. I don't think I will run out of beautiful moments or courageous moments to write about.